Have you ever wondered if the date of your birth has a deeper meaning, a purpose hidden in the pages of time? Imagine knowing that, according to the teachings of Jesus, you are chosen for a greater purpose, a destiny that transcends the everyday and touches the spiritual spheres. Have you ever felt, deep in your heart, that you were born for something greater, that there is a deep calling waiting to be answered? I also share this search for meaning. On my spiritual journey, I discovered that our birthdays can be more than just dates on the calendar. They may contain clues about our destiny, divine signs that Jesus left us to guide our lives. You know that feeling that you were born for something bigger? That there is a purpose waiting to be discovered? You are not alone in this feeling. There is a greater reason for you to be here, and it is intertwined with the date you entered the world. Our birthdays carry hidden meanings that go far beyond simple annual celebrations. They are sacred moments, milestones that indicate our unique and predetermined spiritual journey. For chosen ones, these days are powerful reminders that our lives are intertwined with a divine purpose. Each specific date can reveal deep aspects of our character and destiny, connecting us more closely with the plan God has laid out for us since the beginning of time. When reflecting on the teachings of Jesus, we realize that nothing in our life is accidental. Just as He knew the number of hairs on our heads, our birthdays are specially designated times to remind us of our spiritual identity. For chosen ones, these dates are clear signs that we have been called to a greater purpose, a mission that unfolds with each new cycle of life. It's as if each year were a new page in a divine book written just for us. In several spiritual traditions, birthdays are seen as energy portals, moments when we are most connected with the universe and the divine. For the chosen ones, these portals are not just opportunities for reflection, but moments of intense spirituality. It is on these days that we can feel God's presence more strongly, receive important messages, and renew our vows to follow our spiritual path with determination and faith. I believe that understanding the hidden meaning of our birthdays can transform our perception of ourselves and our purpose. For chosen ones, each birthday is a chance to align more deeply with God's plan, to hear His voice, and to feel His guidance. It is a reminder that we are part of something bigger, an essential piece in the grand puzzle of the divine universe. The spiritual importance of birthdays for chosen ones is undeniable. These special days are not just about celebrating the passing of time, but about reflecting on the spiritual journey and personal growth. Each birthday is an opportunity for introspection, a time to evaluate how we are progressing on our spiritual path and how we can align ourselves further with the teachings of Jesus. Jesus taught us that we must be attentive to the signs of God in our lives. Birthdays are one such sign, a constant reminder that we are loved and chosen by God. For chosen ones, these days are moments of spiritual renewal, where we can reevaluate our commitments to our divine mission and seek new ways to serve and love others. It is a time of gratitude for all the blessings received and a time to ask for strength and wisdom for the challenges that still lie ahead. Birthdays are a chance to reconnect with spiritual community. For chosen ones, being surrounded by those who share the same faith and spiritual vision can be a source of great comfort and inspiration. It is an opportunity to celebrate not only our own lives, but also the collective journey of those who walk alongside us. Together, we can strengthen our faith and support each other in our quest to fulfill our divine mission. The Bible is full of references that help us understand the importance of birthdays and the divine meaning they can carry. In Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5 we read, "Before I formed you in the womb I chose you, before you were born I set you apart and appointed you a prophet to the nations." This verse reminds us that God has had a plan for us since before we were born, and our birthdays are a celebration of that divine choice. For the chosen ones, this is a confirmation that we are called to a special purpose, preordained by God. Another example is found in Psalms chapter 139 verse 16, "Your eyes have seen my embryo, all the days appointed for me were written in your book before any of them came into being." This verse highlights the idea that our lives, including our birthdays, are part of a carefully crafted divine plan. For chosen ones, this reinforces the belief that each birthday is a reminder of our mission and our connection to the Creator. It is an opportunity to reflect on how we are living according to God's plan for our lives. In the New Testament, we see how God used specific dates to accomplish His purposes. For example, the birth of Jesus, celebrated on December 25th, marks the beginning of a new chapter in the history of salvation. For chosen ones, this example illustrates how God can use our birthdays as important milestones in our spiritual journey. Just as Jesus brought light to the world, we are called to bring light and love to those around us by following His example. Jesus' parables also offer us valuable insights into the importance of birthdays. In Luke chapter 15 verse 7, in the parable of the lost sheep, Jesus talks about the joy in heaven over a sinner who repents. For chosen ones, this can be seen as a parallel to birthdays, times of celebration and reflection on our lives and our relationship with God. Each birthday can be an opportunity for spiritual renewal, a time to rededicate our lives to the service of God. Furthermore, the Bible teaches us about the importance of counting our days wisely. In Psalm chapter 90 verse 12, we read, "Teach us to number our days that our hearts may gain wisdom." For chosen ones, this means that each birthday is a chance to seek greater wisdom and discernment, aligning our actions and choices with God's will. It is a reminder that our lives have a greater purpose and that we must live in accordance with that divine purpose. The stories of biblical figures born on significant dates show us how God uses birthdays to indicate special missions. John the Baptist, whose birth was prophesied, played a crucial role in preparing the way for Jesus. For chosen ones, these stories are powerful inspirations, confirming that our birth dates are not random, but carry with them a divine calling to serve and fulfill a greater mission. In biblical times, dates and numbers were not mere temporal or quantitative markers, they carried deep meanings, reflecting God's will and timing. In Jewish culture and Christian scriptures, numbers and dates were often used to convey divine messages and reveal the spiritual order of the universe. For chosen ones, understanding this historical and cultural context is critical to fully appreciating the spiritual significance of their birth dates and the divine mission they may indicate. Numbers, in particular, had powerful symbolism in the Bible. The number 3, for example, is often associated with divine perfection and the Trinity Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. In Scripture, we see this triad repeated in various contexts, such as the 3 days Jesus spent in the tomb before His resurrection. For chosen ones, being born on a date that includes the number 3 can indicate a special connection to divine perfection and completeness, reflecting a call to seek harmony and balance in their spiritual lives. The number 7 is also of great biblical importance, symbolizing spiritual perfection and completeness. God created the world in 6 days and rested on the 7th, establishing a cycle of work and rest that is sacred to this day. For chosen ones, the number 7 in their birth dates can be a sign of a mission to bring perfection and holiness to the world. These individuals are often called to be spiritual leaders, guiding others on their journey of faith and helping to establish a sense of divine order and peace. Another significant date is the number 40, which appears repeatedly in the Bible in contexts of testing, proof, and transformation. Moses spent 40 days on Mount Sinai receiving the law from God, and Jesus fasted in the desert for 40 days before beginning His public ministry. For chosen ones born on dates that include the number 40, there may be a calling to face and overcome significant challenges, emerging stronger and more prepared to fulfill their divine mission. These testing periods are seen as opportunities for spiritual growth and renewal. Dates and numbers also played a crucial role in the Jewish liturgical calendar, marking important religious festivities and events. Pesach, or Easter, celebrates the liberation of the Israelites from slavery in Egypt and is one of the most important dates in the Jewish calendar. For chosen ones, being born during a period of celebration can indicate a mission of liberation and redemption, reflecting the call to help free others from their own spiritual and emotional bondages and lead them to the freedom and salvation offered by God. Furthermore, biblical culture attached great importance to 7-year cycles, such as the sabbatical year and the Jubilee year. In the sabbatical year, the land was to rest and be renewed, and in the Jubilee, debts were forgiven and slaves freed. For chosen ones, these dates indicate a calling to be agents of renewal and restoration, working to bring healing and new life to their communities. These 7-year cycles remind us that spiritual life includes rhythms of work, rest, and renewal, all orchestrated by divine will. Some specific dates carry deep spiritual meaning, especially for the chosen ones. For example, March 3rd can be seen as a day of Trinity and balance, symbolizing the connection between the body, mind, and spirit. Those born on this day may feel a strong inclination to seek harmony in their lives and help others find balance. These individuals are often gifted with acute spiritual perception, able to see beauty and divinity in all aspects of life. May 5th, on the other hand, represents freedom and adventure. People born on this day often feel a calling to explore new horizons and challenge established norms. As chosen ones, they have the courage to follow paths less traveled and inspire others to do the same. They are often natural leaders, able to guide their companions with vision and enthusiasm, always seeking new ways to manifest divine will in their lives. July 7th is a deeply spiritual date, associated with the number 7, which in the Bible symbolizes perfection and completeness. Chosen ones born on this day often feel a strong connection to the divine and a deep desire to seek spiritual truth. They are tireless seekers of wisdom, often devoted to meditation, prayer, and scripture study. Their mission often involves helping others achieve a deeper understanding of spirituality and the presence of God in their lives. September 9th, marked by the number 9, symbolizes achievement and mission. Chosen ones born on this day are often called upon to complete great works and carry out their life missions with determination and passion. They have a strong work ethic and are driven by a sense of greater purpose. For them, life is a journey of service and fulfillment, always seeking to make a difference in the world through their actions and examples. December 25th, a date celebrated as the birth of Jesus, carries a deep meaning of hope and rebirth. Chosen ones born on this day often feel a calling to bring light to the world and spread Jesus' message of love and salvation. They are often seen as bearers of hope, able to inspire and guide others through their faith and devotion. For them, each birthday is a reminder of the birth of Christ and the transformative impact he had on the world. These specific dates not only highlight individual characteristics, but also underline the importance of recognizing and honoring our own unique role as chosen ones. Each date carries a divine call, a reminder that we were chosen to fulfill a special mission. By reflecting on these dates and their meanings, we can find inspiration and guidance to live our lives with purpose and passion. Understanding the meaning of these dates helps us recognize the unique gifts and talents we possess as chosen ones. Each birthday is an opportunity to celebrate our spiritual identity and renew our commitment to our divine mission. By embracing the meaning of these dates, we can live according to the plan God has for us, bringing light and love to the world around us. Jesus' teachings are fundamental to understanding the importance of our mission as chosen ones. He showed us that each of us has a unique role in the divine plan and that our birthdays are reminders of these special roles. Jesus taught that we are the light of the world and that we should let our light shine before men, so that they may see our good works and glorify our Father who is in heaven. For chosen ones, this means living with purpose and intention, always seeking to reflect divine light in everything we do. Furthermore, Jesus' parables often highlight the importance of being attentive to God's signs in our lives. He taught us to be vigilant and to recognize the moments when God is speaking to us. For chosen ones, this includes paying attention to birthdays and other significant dates as times of renewal and rededication to our spiritual path. It's a chance to hear God's voice and follow His guidance with faithfulness and courage. Jesus showed us the power of community and collective faith. He gathered disciples and formed a community of followers dedicated to spreading His message of love and salvation. For the chosen ones, this means we are not alone on our journey. Our birthdays can be times to bring our spiritual community together, celebrate our collective mission, and strengthen our faith. That's why we have an exclusive community on Discord, precisely to unite those chosen in a welcoming space, where they find support, understanding, and affection. Just purchase our ebook and you will have access to our community and guidance and insights that will help illuminate your path and better understand your unique experiences and gifts. Join us and share your experiences in a welcoming space. Plus, get access to unique and exclusive content. Check out the first comment pinned here on the video. Moments of divine guidance are an essential part of the chosen one's journey. From small signs to major revelations, these guidelines guide and strengthen us on our spiritual journey. Intuition, often felt most strongly on our birthdays, is a powerful tool that God uses to communicate His will. It is in this state of spiritual openness that we can more clearly perceive the direction we must take. Significant coincidences, or Godcidences as some prefer to call it, are often signs that we are on the right path. For chosen ones, these moments are opportunities to confirm our mission and purpose. For example, finding a relevant Bible passage on our birthday or receiving an inspirational message from a friend can be seen as a divine touch, reminding us of our special journey. Furthermore, dreams and visions are methods by which God speaks directly to the chosen ones. In the Bible, many characters received important instructions and revelations through dreams. Our birthdays, being moments of high spiritual charge, can be favorable times for us to receive such messages. It is important to keep a dream diary and reflect on them, seeking to discern what God is communicating to us. Prayer and meditation are essential practices for tuning into divine guidance. For chosen ones, these practices are particularly meaningful on birthdays, when our connection to the divine can be strongest. Taking time to be silent and listen to God's voice can bring clarity and direction, helping us align our actions with His will. It is in these moments of stillness that we find the peace and guidance needed to move forward with confidence. Physical and environmental signs are also ways in which God guides us. It could be an unexpected change in the weather, the appearance of a symbolic animal, or even a physical sensation like a chill or warmth. For chosen ones, being aware of these signs and interpreting their meaning is an important part of our spiritual walk. They are tangible reminders that we are being watched and guided by the Creator. The support and words of others can be channels of divine guidance. God often uses those around us to send us important messages. Hearing wise counsel, receiving unexpected encouragement, or being guided by a spiritual mentor are all ways that divine guidance can manifest itself. For chosen ones, recognizing and valuing these interactions is essential to moving forward with faith and purpose in our divine mission. Spiritual gifts are divine gifts that enable us to fulfill our mission as chosen ones. Each of us has unique abilities that, when cultivated, can transform our lives and positively impact the world around us. These gifts are manifestations of the Holy Spirit, designed to help us serve God and others in specific and powerful ways. The first step to recognizing and cultivating our spiritual gifts is self-reflection and prayer. We must ask God to reveal what these gifts are and how we can use them for His glory. As we seek this revelation, we begin to notice our natural passions and abilities, which often point to our spiritual gifts. It is through prayer and meditation that we can receive the clarity and direction necessary to develop these skills fully and effectively. Once identified, it is crucial to put our gifts into practice. For chosen ones, this means seeking out opportunities to serve and help others. If you have the gift of healing, perhaps you can volunteer at hospitals or rehabilitation centers. If your gift is wisdom, offering spiritual counseling and guidance can be a powerful way to impact lives. The important thing is not to let these gifts lie dormant, but to actively use them to make a difference. Spiritual gifts also help us face challenges with greater faith and resilience. They provide us with the tools we need to overcome obstacles and continue our mission. When we recognize and fully utilize these gifts, we are better equipped to deal with adversity and remain steadfast in our faith. For chosen ones, these gifts are a constant reminder of the power and love of God, which sustains us at all times. Overcoming challenges is an essential part of the chosen one's journey. Every obstacle we face is an opportunity to grow in faith and strengthen our character. Jesus taught us that in the world we will have afflictions, but that we must be of good cheer, because he has overcome the world. For chosen ones, this promise is a powerful reminder that no matter the difficulties, we are not alone. God is always by our side, guiding and strengthening us. The challenges we encounter are often tests of our faith and dedication. They force us to step out of our comfort zone and trust God fully. For chosen ones, these moments of trial are crucial to developing unshakable faith. Each difficulty overcome is proof of the strength and resilience that God has given us, preparing us to fulfill our mission with even more determination and courage. Challenges teach us valuable lessons about ourselves and our relationship with God. They reveal our weaknesses and areas where we need to grow, but they also highlight our ability to persevere and triumph. For chosen ones, these moments of reflection are opportunities to draw even closer to God, seeking his guidance and support. Through prayer and meditation, we find the strength necessary to face and overcome any adversity. Supporting yourself in the spiritual community is also essential to overcome challenges. The chosen ones do not have to face their struggles alone. Sharing our struggles with others who understand our journey can bring comfort and encouragement. Together, we can pray for each other, offer practical advice and support, and remind each other of God's promises. This support network is an invaluable source of strength and inspiration. Overcoming challenges helps us build a powerful testimony. Each victory over adversity is a testimony to God's faithfulness in our lives. For the chosen ones, sharing these stories of overcoming can inspire and encourage others on their own spiritual journey. Our testimony is a powerful tool to spread the message of hope and salvation, showing the world that, with faith and determination, any challenge can be overcome. Embracing solitude is a crucial skill for chosen ones. The spiritual journey can often be lonely, but these moments of isolation are valuable opportunities to deepen our relationship with God. In solitude, we find the stillness necessary to hear the divine voice and reflect on our purpose. For chosen ones, these periods of introspection are fundamental to renewing our spiritual strength and clarity. Solitude allows us to disconnect from the distractions of the world and focus on our connection with the divine. It is a time to meditate, pray and seek God's guidance without interruption. For chosen ones, these moments of stillness are essential to maintaining our inner peace and strengthening our faith. It is in solitude that we often find the answers and direction we seek, receiving profound revelations and insights that guide us on our journey. Solitude can be a time of healing and renewal. For chosen ones, facing life's challenges and pressures can be exhausting. Taking time to be alone allows us to recover our energy and take care of our emotional and spiritual well-being. It is an act of self-love and self-care, essential to maintaining our health and vitality throughout our divine mission. Solitude also helps us cultivate greater spiritual self-reliance. We learn to trust God and ourselves more, finding within ourselves the strength and wisdom necessary to overcome challenges. For the chosen ones, this self-reliance is a testament to our faith and determination. It is a reminder that even when we are alone, we are never truly alone, for God is always with us. Embracing solitude prepares us to be better servants and leaders. For chosen ones, these moments of isolation are opportunities for growth and strengthening, equipping us to fulfill our mission with even more dedication and passion. It is in solitude that we find the clarity and conviction necessary to move forward, confident in the plan that God has for our lives. It is important to remember that the date of our birth, although significant, is not the only factor that determines whether we are chosen by God. All of us, regardless of when we are born, have a divine purpose. God, in His infinite wisdom and love, has a special plan for each of us. He calls us in many ways and at different times in our lives, using our experiences, talents, and passions to fulfill His will. Being a chosen one is not necessarily tied to a specific date. What really matters is our willingness to listen and follow God's voice in our hearts. It is our response to the divine call that defines us as chosen. Each person has a unique and valuable role in God's plan, and He equips us with the gifts and abilities necessary to fulfill our mission. Our spiritual journey is an ongoing collaboration with the Creator, who guides and strengthens us every step of the way. Birthdays can be seen as tangible reminders of our connection to the divine. They are opportunities to renew our commitment to our spiritual journey, to be grateful for the blessings received, and to seek greater clarity about our purpose. For chosen ones, these reflections can be particularly profound, helping to reinforce the feeling of being part of something larger, a divine plan that unfolds each day. Recognizing that God has a purpose for each of us allows us to live with more intention and gratitude. Regardless of our birth date, we are all called to play significant roles in creating a more loving and just world. By embracing our mission with faith and dedication, we are fulfilling God's will and manifesting His love and grace in our lives and the lives of those around us. Don't forget to check the first pinned comment if you feel alone and misunderstood as a chosen one. In our ebook, find guidance to light your path and understand your unique gifts. Buy now and gain access to our exclusive Discord community where you will find support and understanding. Join us and share your experiences in a welcoming space. Plus, get access to unique and exclusive content. If you liked this video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next inspiring content. Share this video with your friends and family so they too can discover the divine purpose in their lives. Leave a comment below telling us how you feel about the meaning of birthdays and their spiritual purpose. And if you want to support our work, please consider supporting us through our Buy Me a Coffee. The link is in the description of this video, and your support will help us to improve our content even more. Don't forget to watch our article about signs that people recognize who you are as the chosen one, so you can better understand God's marks on your life. As a chosen one, you are a light in the world, chosen by God to make a difference. Embrace your mission with faith and courage. Thank you for staying until the end, and until next time.